Hi, Bikini Wellness Babes. We're back. We're gonna hit a quad day together. It's rare that our workout schedules line up together, so it's gonna be magic. I'm excited.
Yeah, they haven't lined up.
No, weeks.
Yeah.
Weeks. I don't know what has happened.
And we pretty much have
that.
the exact same exercise programmed on this day.
Yeah, exactly. So it's perfect. But yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in there. Bye. Okay, so we are starting with seated curls. I honestly love these. Okay, so us short girls, you gotta make sure you adjust it proper. I actually do like kind of leaning forward and even getting kind of even more stretch in my hamstrings before I even start. Who says that? Do you remember who does that?
No, I remember the John Meadows technique.
Yeah, John Meadows. I'm pretty sure. So I'll lean forward and make sure my chest is really, really upright.
Are you doing this as your warm-up set or?
Yeah, this is just a warm-up set right now. Okay, so we've got hack squats on the go. Hack squats feel a little weird for most people because it's just it keeps you in such a rigid motion. Squats are much easier for your body to kind of fall into place. So I always make sure that my feet placement are where I need them to be. And somewhere for me, since I'm really, really short, is not that far away from me, right? Because for me to end up kind of in a position where I'm targeting my quads in a hack squat that I want to make sure my glutes are underneath my heels, right? And if my feet are really, really far, I'm just not in a really, really good position to even use my quads. So I'm gonna go right about here.
And then your back is flat.
Yeah, and my back is flat and comfortable. Exactly. It's a quad focus day. So I want to make sure I'm kind of taking a semi-closer stance.
See how her knees will come over her toes a little bit, which that's what she wants to target. I know there's a misconception that you don't want your knees going over your toes, but that is,
it's not true.
Yeah, knees are meant.
If you want quad gains, you're gonna have to get over that.
And knees are meant to be put in full rotation,
Exactly.
range of motion like that.
So this is my top set. I'm gonna take this for a set of 12. And then after I'm gonna drop to a plate and do a set of 20. After I'm done that 20, wait 10, 15 seconds and then do whole other sets. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. So Brittany is doing a quad focused leg press. We also added a band in there. So she's going at a position where she can like but the balls of her feet right just below, so her ankles can kind of move freely. And that just allows for her to like get as deep knee flexion as she can in this leg press. So there's different stances that you can definitely do on leg press, and this one murders your quads. So it's a very good option, especially adding the band at the top makes it really challenging just for that top end, which hits that little part of your knee.
Chop, chop, you slacker.
Sorry.
Okay, so we've both been like really leaning back into our leg extensions
That way we can like get our hip flexors in it as well.
and get like that nice meatiness like up top. Because you don't want to just have like crazy quads down here. You want to have them really developed like up there too.
It's a hard part to like really engage because our hip flexors are usually like tight and weak, right, from just sitting all day. So they need that time and attention.
And yeah, see how leaned back she is? It's kind of hard to tell with her like baggy sweater, but she's like really leaned back on this machine. And it,
Also
honestly,
takes your hamstrings out of it too, I find.
and you can
Right?
push
Like I
way
could
more.
lean up right here, like a normal seated position, but it's hard to get my hamstrings because they're tight. See how she's making sure to pause at the top for a good second, and then she's getting full range, so it's all the way down. If you really want to grow your quads, you should spend more time up here and down there.
Just shit we do. Just fool around with poses.
Literally though, and stretch and hold. So I try to like really pull up in here in the front pose and kind of kick down to get my quad going. And of course this one is already flexed because the leg is straight in general, right? So I'm not trying to hide anything. But I try to like think about bringing my hips around like this to look as wide as possible. But of course it takes a lot of mobility, like that hurts me.
Yeah.
Ow.
If it doesn't hurt when you're posing, you're not doing it right.
You're not doing it right.
Like your back should be dead.
Yeah, you should be comfortable with the uncomfortable and put a smile on your face. So we thought we would show you guys how to do a back pose and break it down for you. So I'm gonna get Brittany to pop into a back pose. So right now, she's really pushing her glutes up and out. Like she has a tabletop glute where I can literally set something and it could probably stay there. That's how, you know, her glute shelf is positioned, right? And she's turning out her legs just a little bit to get those quads popping from the rear. And she's also kind of squeezing these adductors a little bit together, right? She's pushing them more up and out, and she's not squeezing her glutes at all, okay? If you squeeze your glutes, you kind of go into the position where you don't want to be in. Your glutes should be really stretched and upright, okay? I'm gonna get her to show you in a side position here. See, her arms are a little bit straight. I like to think it's almost like you're moving around your body, right? And for that reason, like your glutes are really close to the judge's eyes, so they're gonna look bigger. And she's got a really straight up chest, right? If she is bent down like this, it doesn't look as good. You kind of look like you're over posing, but if she corrects herself and goes into that tall position and thinks about a string pulling her up from here, it looks very beautiful.
You also, if you lean too far forward, you'll lose your waist.
Yeah.
Like your waist will be non-existent.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to get that X frame. And the more that you can kind of drop your stomach to the ground while having that chest upright, The smaller that your waist will appear, the bigger your glutes will be. And also for wellness, you want to get your chest a little bit forward because you do not want this to be the star of the show. So with wellness, usually you have your hair down. But yeah, so.
Position.
Oh, yeah, for feet. So with your feet, you really want to make sure that you're somewhere right underneath your shoulder, okay? Because that's a really good position to go to, kind of rule of thumb. But like, you should be working with a posing coach to really kind of, you know, dictate where your feet go for sure. So yeah, a lot of people go a little bit too wide, right? And this will completely shadow your glutes. And it's yeah, exactly. And judges don't like that. You're going to be taking a lot of space up there too.
Also too narrow.
Yeah, too narrow, right? It's more of a bikini look here, right? If you really want to take advantage of like making yourself look as big as possible, you definitely need to go somewhere in a hybrid stance, like right underneath your shoulders is usually a good marker to go for sure. But yeah. I hope these tips helped. I hope you guys liked this video. We absolutely murdered our quads today.
Oh,
yeah.
my low back.
I'm gonna be sore. But yeah, if you guys want to see anything, just comment below, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
You can't wait on other people to be what you've been called to be. You can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just got to run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, run, but I can't stop running because you're not running with me. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream just because somebody in your life won't chase it with you. You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life won't believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dreams of your life just because when you do it, you're going to have to do it all by yourself.